can't touch this.
There's the dog poo delivery,
You can't touch this.
the curious, the sneaky,
You can't touch this.
the just passing by, and the just don't care. Hold on, that's me. Welcome to the world of the skip bin.
I probably can't tell you about some of the things we've seen.
Where one person buys a rubbish service
Ultimately, we're paying for it, or the owner's paying for it.
and the whole community uses it.
That's the worst part of it.
But surely it's within the law.
No.
We'll come back to the law later on. For a start, Kiwis have a lot of spare stuff. The Ministry for the Environment says between 2010 and 2020, rubbish increased 47%.
Everything, really. Old clothesline, washing racks, anything that someone wants to throw out, they'll have in their chairs.
Builder Mel Barnes has had a bit of everything dumped in his bin.
Carpet, microwave, an oil heater. I've seen rubbish bags with used nappies in them. There's a lot of dog poo.
He has skip bins on his sites 24/7.
Good to keep the site clean. Keeps it safe for us. Dump is ridiculously expensive now, so it's way more economical for us to just have a bin on site.
Now, rubbish, not only stinky, it's really expensive. It costs around $400 to hire one of these, and then there's extra charges if you're too heavy. You can try your luck at your dump, but that's expensive too. When it comes to rubbish, everything is measured by weight, so keep it light.
It's not just the putting in either.
I've got footage of people in there when we're having lunch down here and someone's in the bin taking out timber, and
There's a man in Mel's bin. There he is.
probably once a day, 2 times a day, you'll see someone walk past and have a look, or drive past, pull up behind it and have a decent look, and if they like something, they'll take it.
After 15 minutes, he left with quite a lot of timber. So we decided to shout Mel an empty bin outside his building site on a busy suburban street, rig a motion sensor camera, and wait. An hour or so later, our first customer comes with dog poo, then a curious onlooker. There's more of them at night. This guy is moving furniture at 3 in the morning. Then over the coming days, it went quiet. A lot of people going past, the odd cat, but mostly nothing. Then Mel said we'd debate our trap a little. The results to come.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Sarah Leclerc, who says she's never put her rubbish in someone else's bin, is the waste planning manager for all of Auckland City.
Sarah, can I put rubbish in someone else's skip bin?
No.
What about if it's a builder's bin and they're not there and it's quite dark and there's lots of room?
They are paying for that bin. You're not paying for that bin. You have other alternatives where you can take your rubbish.
Sarah says if the skip bin is on private property, it's a no-go.
But if it's on the street, then it's really unclear. Here in New Plymouth and in Auckland, both the councils say a skip bin on public land, they have no regulations about.
In the early evening, our bin has a visitor. They're easily spooked. Turns out they were dumping curtains. Then, this guy showed up barefoot at lunchtime. He dumped some chocolate milk, some amateur art, and Melanie's old book.
There is a list, no dirt, no concrete, tyres and liquid waste and stuff. Some people can't read.
Skip bin operator Rodney Christian owns Just Rubbish. He's heard all the excuses.
They say all the stuff on top of the bin's not ours. Someone else put that in after we'd filled the bin up.
And has a photo collection of bins being overfilled.
You could basically guarantee in every skip bin we're going to get mattresses, vacuum cleaners, barbecues. But yeah, we laugh about it when we sort them out all the time. Oh, there's another one.
Closer to home, there's the council bin we all put out.
What about my neighbour's rubbish bin that's out on the street? Can I put rubbish in there?
No, you shouldn't put your rubbish in your neighbour's bin.
Sarah, what about if I ignore you and put rubbish in my neighbour's rubbish bin and I get caught? Am I in trouble?
As a one-off, we could issue you with a warning for doing that because you're not allowed to do that. If you kept doing it again and again and again, we would be within our rights to prosecute you.
Our final visitor tonight threw one poo in, then, moments later, a second, number 2.
I'm a dog owner myself, I wouldn't do it, you know. It is what it is, you just take it home.
Ironically, dog poo is what really makes Mel mad.
They obviously don't want it in their bin at home because of how it might be after a week. Well, it could be like that for 2 months for us.
In life, there's no such thing as a free lunch or a free dump.
We're paying for it. We need it for our materials, and if it's a big microwave, which we've had here, old carpet, it's all weight. And then if we go over a certain weight, we get charged extra as well.
So think twice before you chuck your stuff in someone else's bin.
It's a bit of courtesy for the people that are actually paying the bin.
Or, in builders speak,
Yeah, get rid of your own shit, especially dog shit.